Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got CR Droid Lollipop for Galaxy S3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, this right now I have is the CR Droid Lollipop, which is, well, backstory. CR Droid is actually derived from just Archi sources and CM sources, so you are going to find a lot of common things, but CR Droid has a very good fan base because it is a very optimized ROM, and a lot of people have found solace in this ROM rather than anything else. So let's get into the ROM now. First of all, what you saw there is the standard lock screen, which is Lollipop lock screen, nothing special. This is the launcher, which is this thing, Trebuchet. You have that, so that is really nice. Now let's go to the settings and into about phone page. In the about phone page you can see it is CR Droid, so let's go to the CR options. Now you can see the changelog and all that. This is the latest version of it, based on Archi Repositories CM 12.1, so you can see that these are GitHub copy paste, so you can actually read them and understand what are the changes in this ROM, so that is really cool. You can see you can actually do a lot of stuff in here. You can donate to the maker of this ROM, device and maintainers, CR Droid share this, website, GitHub, all of these can be changed here, so that's really cool. Now it does have two themes, so you can actually go ahead and see the themes from here, so yeah, I will get to that later. In the about phone page, whatever else we have now, it is CR Droid 5.1.1. this is the date which was released. It is based on 5.1.1 Android, so it is the latest version of Android for our device. What else do we have in this now? Overall, this is a pretty minimal ROM with only essential features. Well, I am saying essential features because most of the features in current CM based ROMs have become essentials because they are very, very useful. So let's get into the settings now. In the extra setting, that is extra CR Droid settings. Now extra settings, you can see first of all it is status bar. In the status bar option you have clock styles. This is the only option to modify in here rather than the AM PM indicator, so you will have this. You can select any of these. I like the center one. AM PM indicator selection is there, but the 24-hour clock is enabled now, so there is no AM PM. Battery status style, you can change from any of these. Battery percentage hidden inside the icon, to the icon, whatever you need. Brightness control by sliding across the status bar is available. Show notification count on the status bar. Super user indicators here, if you do not want that, you can disable that. CR Droid logo, which is something out of Resurrection Remix library, as you can see it was also there, but this ROM keeps it to a minimum because in RR there was an option to change the color and stuff like that. It's not available here, but this still provides this experience, so that's really nice. You can also see network indicator. I have enabled that, so it is available there, so that's nice. Notification drawer, you do have an option to change and customize the notification drawer. First of all is quick pull down. You can actually select which side you need the quick pull down from, which goes straight to quick settings. Show weather, I'm not really sure why, but my location is such a weird location that I cannot get weather information in any of my phones, so I will have to check that. I don't know if it's a problem with the ROM or my location. It's probably something with my location, so yeah. Force expand notification is something there which will expand all the notification which you receive rather than having it collapsed. You don't have to expand it. Now quick setting panel, you do have a lot of options here. I have enabled the 4-tile mode because that is how it's supposed to be and I like it. So you can actually enable a lot of extra settings like a battery mode, ambient display, compass, heads up display. All of these are available. You can actually enable all of these. These are mostly useful features rather than the 45 tiles which we found in Lollipop and some of the other ROMs. It is still manageable, it is still useful, so that's really, really nice. What else do we have? Enlarge first to row, show brightness slider. If you are using the status bar swipe, you really don't need the brightness slider. You can disable that and have more real estate for the tiles, so you can also have that. Advanced location settings, disable on lock screen. You can disable the quick settings panel in the lock screen if you so desire, so that is also really nice. Recents panel. Now recent panel is kind of special here because this does include the slim recents. The normal recent is this one, so it is really nice. The normal recent panel options are here rather than being on the top. You can actually have a show search bar in there. If you have installed Google search, you can actually enable that and have the search bar at the top. Clear all button, you can also select where the clear all button is there, top right or top left. This seems to be the only options available, so yeah, you can make the best out of this. Also RAM memory bar, as you can see I have enabled RAM memory bar, so you can also use that, so that is clear. Now there's also a slim recent menu which you can actually enable and get the slim style recent button, which is actually a really cool function. I mean, it is minimal and a lot of people like that one rather than the stock recent panel. And for the slim recent, you have a lot of options like maximum allowed apps, show only running apps, expanded mode. Okay, what expanded mode is that you can actually close this, so everything will be expanded in the expanded mode. Size of it, panel color, card background color, all of this can be customized, so that is really cool. Notification options. Now you can actually customize the heads up notification. Actually, you can even turn it off, turn it on, whatever you want. Show quick access button in the notification bar, in the status bar. Swipe behavior, hide or dismiss, so whatever you want, it is disabled now. Touch outside behavior, you can also assign a touch outside behavior. If you enable that, touching outside will disable the heads up notification. That's also nice. Timeout selection, also you can select 6 is the default seconds, so you can change that. Also, it also has DND and blacklist, which will take out heads up notification for that specific app forever, so that's also really nice. When device is locked, you can select from don't show notification or show notification content. So I would select don't show notification because that's what locks are for. App notification. Now you can also select what all apps can use the status bar for notifying you. So if some app is gone rogue and it is giving you a lot of push notification, you can just disable it in here and you will never find a notification from there. Notification access, what all apps have notification to your status bar. So that is also a really useful feature. Right now this used to be in settings menu, security menu, but it is right now changed to notification access, so yeah, it is a new Lollipop thing. Ambient display. Ambient display is a very good feature. It does work. I have tried it out, so you do have really nice feature there. Dose mode, pulse, shake, pulse. How will the ambient display be shown? So full mode will actually enable and show it fully, and pulse mode would have just pulsed it and you will be able to see that. So that is also really cool thing. Pocket and pulse is something like if the phone is out of a pocket, then only the ambient display is enabled. All of that is working. It's really cool. You do have a lot of option. Now brightness level also is enabled, so I normally go for 100% brightness on the ambient display because this is an AMOLED display, so you are not going to lose too much of a battery with that, so that is really nice. Themes. Now it does have CM theme support, which is really nice. I mean, I really appreciate it because, as I've said already, you are going to get bored with the interface of whatever phone you have, so themes are a great way to mix it up and have a pretty good system again, so that is really nice. Buttons. Now you do have buttons option. You can actually enable, disable hardware keys, enable, disable the on-screen nav buttons, and also change the buttons and layout of the nav buttons and all that stuff. It is fairly basic. You do have functions like this in other ROMs also. It's nothing special. It does have PI controls, which is something which I really appreciate. PI controls, if you do not use it, I probably cannot explain to you how important this is, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Power button, you can also select what all stuff appears in the power button, so now sound panel and screenshot will appear in the power button, so you can also have that. End call with power button, wake up device with home button, answer call with home button also available. Playback control with volume key, keyboard control with volume key, all of them are available here, so that is really nice. System profiles are also available, which you can use to actually set stuff for your ringtones and stuff like that, so you can have that. You have silent automobile already. You can also add custom profiles by the various stuff which happens to your phone, so you can have that. Lock screen options. Now lock screen also is a pretty basic one. It does have these features. It doesn't really have gesture unlock, which I kind of wanted because it's really cool. You do have lock screen shortcuts, which you can change the default ones to something else if you so desire. Also shortcuts which you can these are slim shortcuts which will appear on the center. You can add stuff there, and you can double tap or long press to enable that. So that is also really cool. In the privacy option, these are CM stuff. You can have privacy guard, which will allow you to actually change the way the apps interact with your device. So you can install by default privacy guard. So does your app should your app be allowed to use location or camera or keep awake, you can actually disable or enable it from here. So that is really nice. Whisper push, a really cool feature. This is encrypted SMS service from CyanogenMod. It's really cool. It does work out. I really like it. It also has a call blocker, which is nice. I really don't use that a lot often, so I cannot judge from experience how it is. So yeah, ad blocker is also available. I normally keep this off because this will disable the system-wide ads. You can actually use any other app for that instead, because that will give you more control over it. So yeah. Now wake lock blocker, as I've said, wake locks are quite an issue in CM and AOSP ROMs on the S3, so you may want to use this, but before using this, please do some research and understand what all of these mean, because it can actually break your phone. So do not do it if you don't understand. Now that much is it in the settings menu. Extra settings is the biggest menu, and the rest of them are kind of similar to what you would find in any other Lollipop ROM. So these are available. It does have vibration intensity, which I really like because I want small vibrations in my hardware keys and all that. So that's really nice. It does have live display, which is a really nice feature. It is quite a lifesaver in case of well, for your eyes. So live display does change the color of your display, and it is really nice for stuff like saving your eyes, for example. So that is really nice. Let's go to the back and see what else we have. Double tap to sleep is there. You can actually double tap the status bar to have your phone sleep, so that is really nice. Expanded desktop, all of these are available. You can set apps for always using expanded desktop whenever you want it to be, so that is really nice. Rest everything are similar to what you will find in any other Lollipop ROM, so I'm not going to get too much into that. Now battery life, I found the battery life in this to be pretty okay. I will not say that this is the best battery giving ROM available, but I found this to be better than Temasek. Well, Temasek, the Resurrection Remix did have a bit of a problem for me. I'm not really sure why that is, but it is there. Other than that, you can see the wake lock issue is, well, it's not wake lock as per se, but my phone was awake with the Wi-Fi and all that. I really didn't have a huge wake lock issue, but screen on time will be, for me at least, was about 2 to 3 hours, which is moderate. I wouldn't say it is earth-shattering or anything like that, but it is good enough. So yeah, that is it. So you have an option to change the SE Linux mode from the security options. You can actually enable that to enforcing or permissive, depending on your use case scenario. There are a few apps which needs it in enforcing mode, so if you are going to use that, you have to change it from here. So apart from that, there isn't many things in the developer option. It does have developer option. You have to enable advanced reboot if you want the three-way reboot menu, all that stuff. In the root access also, you have to change the root access. It is disabled by default. You can actually change it to app and ADB at the start of your usage, so that it just works. So yeah, rest everything is similar to what you would find in any other Lollipop ROM, so it's nothing special. So yeah, I guess that much is it in the settings menu. Also the apps. Now this is Trebuchet. I really like how Trebuchet has turned out to be in the CM 12.1 with the alphabet tray in the bottom, which I'll be able to use. So that's really nice. The camera is also the standard Google camera. It's nothing special. Again, it is really cool. It has normal function. It has a manual exposure mode, which is the only thing which is good. It also has a bright screen and power shutter mode, so you can use the power button for the shutter. So yeah, I'll show you guys the boot animation here so that you can see how it is. So here is the boot animation for CR Droid, and it's pretty neat. I mean, it's a minimal, good, simple boot animation. So yeah, that is it. Let me show you guys the AnTuTu benchmark score, which you will be seeing now. guys, there you have it. That is the score which I received on this ROM with Antutu benchmark, which is really good. I mean, 25,000 is not a very bad score. It is a very moderate score, so that is really cool. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. There isn't something special which I want to talk about this because it is a very mundane ROM. It's nothing special, but it is quite a stable ROM. It's probably one of the most stable ROM I've used. Well, notwithstanding any stock ROMs in the CM scene. So that is really something to tell about. So yeah, I guess how much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.